Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to learn how to plot more than one variable in a single graph. That means if we have to plot two variables or you have to plot three variables in a single graph, how we are going to plot it. So in this video I will be using the same dataset that I am using in the previous videos. So first of all let me import the Excel sheet in this. So now this is my Excel sheet that I am going to import it. Now I have imported my Excel sheet, and in this Excel sheet I have three variables, that is N225 that is representing my Japan index, BVSP that is Brazil, and SSCI that is China's index. And first is your date, so you can observe over here it's written it's 1318 entries and there are 4 columns. And you can see over here in the environmental window also that share price Excel sheet is being uploaded in my R, and there are 1318 observation and 4 variables. First variable is my date, second is my N225, third variable is BVSP, and my fourth variable is SSCI. So my first step is to attach the file. So I'll be attaching, and my file name is share price. So now I have attached the file. Now till now we have learned if I have to make a plot. So what command I am going to use is plot.ts, because this is my time series graph. So if I am using this command and I am going to make the graph for this N225, now you can observe that in this graph our dates are not mentioned. And even over here on the x-axis you can see that time is written, and this 0, 200, 300 is not representing your exact date or your exact year, but they are representing your number of observation. That means 200th observation is this, your 400 observation is representing this point, your 600th observation is representing this time. So many a times whenever you are writing any research paper and the reviewer gives you the comment that what does these 0, 200, 400 is going to represent. So over there in our research paper we have to mention the date. Or if you are not able to mention the exact date, you have to mention the year so that the reviewers can able to see that which point or which year these graphs are representing. And over here you can also observe one thing that this graph is only for N225. And if I am going to make the graph of all the variables, so let's say if I give you the command plot.ts and I'll say that just give me the share price graph for the Excel sheet share price in which all the three variables are there. So you can see this type of graph will be there, where it has given you, the R has given you the graph for SSCI, BVSP, N225, and the fourth variable is date. They have given the graph, but they are not merged in a single graph. They have shown you 4 different graphs in a different way. So now in this video, I'm going to teach you how we are going to make all the graphs, that means the graph of N225, BVSP, and SSCI in a single plot, and that too with the years, or you can mention it with the date also. So for that we need the package ggplot2. So first of all I am going to library the package ggplot2. If you have not installed this package, you have to install this package first, and then only we are going to make the graph and make the use of this ggplot2. So one thing you have to remember, that whenever you have to make a two variable graph in a single, two variables, you have to show two variables in a single graph, or you have to show three variables in a single graph, you have to map them. So let's start with the command. So our command will start with ggplot. Now we have given the command ggplot, and what all we have to see in this is, first of all, I need that I have to make the plot of N225, BVSP and SSCI, and I want to show all these points. That means all the 1318 entries I want to show it. And second thing is that I want to show it with the line graph. So first of all, I'll give the command for the line graph. So it's GEOM underscore line. Now I have to give the command to ours that whatever graph I want to make, take the data from this file. So I'll give the command data is equals to share price. I am saying that take all the data from this file. And then I am saying that map it. So I'll write mapping is equals to AES. Now I'm saying that on the x-axis date should be there, because over here my variable is with the name of date. So by whatever name you are saving your variable, you have to write that. So on x your date should be there, and on y-axis your n225, that means the name of first variable, that is n225, should be there. Now I want to, whenever I'm showing all the three different variables in a single graph, to differentiate between them, I am using different colors. So for that, I am giving that the color should be blue. So I am giving the command, it's for blue. Now you can see over here, it will automatically convert the color to be blue. So that means whenever I am going to plot this N225, it will represent it by blue color. Now, second thing what we have to do, I have to draw this line graph with the help of these points. So next step, I'll say give the command for GEOM underscore points. That means take the point. Now, same thing, I'm saying that take the point from data equals to share price, comma, and I'm saying map it. So mapping equals to AES, and same thing, X is equals to date, comma, Y is equals to N225, and color. So points should also be of same color. So color should be equals to blue. So now I have given the command for plotting N225. Now I want to plot next BVSP also in the same graph. So what I am going to do, I am going to give the command GEOM underscore line, and again I am going to say that take the data from share price and now map it. Again map it. Mapping is equals to AES. Again X is equals to date, comma, and Y is equals to, now I am saying take Y is equals to BVSP. And in this I am saying take the color equals to green. Now you can observe that green color is automatically there. Now I want to give the command for points, and again if I have written point, I'll again give the command for data. So data is equals to share price, and again they have to map it. So mapping is equals to AES. Again X is equals to date, comma, Y is equals to BVSP, and over here we have given the color to be green. Now I want to plot the third variable also. So I'll say GEOM underscore line, and again I'll say data is equals to share price, comma, again I have to map it, so mapping is equals to AES. Now X is equals to, again take the X from your date, and Y is equals to, now this time it's SSCI, and let's say color is equals to orange. Now again I have to give the command for points also, so GEOM underscore point. Now again data is equals to share price, and mapping should be there, mapping is equals to AES. Now again I am saying X is equals to date, comma, Y is equals to SSCI, and color we have given to be orange. Now we have given all the things that we want the graph in which we have these three variables. Now I'm going to label it. So whenever the graph will be there, now I have to give the commands for the label, that what should be written on x-axis and what should be written on y-axis. So for that I'll be using the command labs, LABS, that means your label. Now in label I am saying that you have to mention X is equals to year, and similarly I have to give the command for y-axis also. So I am saying for y it should be equals to, so I want to write all the three, so N2 to 5 I am writing it's represented by blue, comma, your BVSP, it's represented by green, and your SSCI, so I'll write SSCI, SSCI is represented by orange. So these are the commands, and now what I am going to do, I am going to press enter. Now one thing over here, you have to write inverted commas, and now enter. Now see, now you can observe over here that all the three graphs are being plotted, all the three variables are being plotted in a single graph. Over here the year is written, and on the y-axis I have mentioned all the three variables. N2 to 5 is represented by blue, BVSP is represented by green, and SSCI is represented by orange color. And on the x-axis you can see you are not getting the number of observation, you are getting the exact year 2016, 18 and 2020. So that's all for today's lecture. Thank you.